What is it that makes you so optimistic kind of all the time?
It's probably brain damage. Um, my mom dropped me when I was a baby, and then that's it. So, but I think I get that complaint even at work. Like, why does Simon like maybe tone down the optimism a little bit? I just believe that even in darkness there's light. I believe in every tragedy there's a lesson or there's a relationship. If you have somebody who dies in your family, you find yourself reconnecting with family who you haven't seen in years, and or relationships that were broken become repaired, or people put their political differences aside because a hurricane just came through the neighborhood and we're going to help each other. Like, I can't help but see. I always view the world as balanced. Nature abhors a vacuum and it seeks equilibrium at all times. And I always seek to find balance. And so when something bad or dark happens, I always look, okay, what's the balance? But at the same time, when something good happens, I remain measured and say, okay, but what's the cost? And so I think it's less obvious when it's an optimistic thing because everybody's so focused on the positive thing that I'm like, okay, this too shall pass. Just relax. Yes, we had a great year, but a lot of work to do. Something good happened. Great, wonderful. Don't squander it. So I people don't notice that I'm actually pretty measured after something really good that happens. Like, I'm not the one like standing on the chair hooting and hollering. I'm sort of like, all right, let's move on. But at the same time, when something bad happens, it tends to stand out more, just because I think in hard times or difficult times, the person who's the optimist. But I'm always the same. I'm always the one seeking balance. So I think that's all it is. I always want to know what the opposite side that keeps this thing in check. Because both are always present.